Alright, welcome back everybody, my name's Fritz. We are back with some blueprints. Hopefully I am sorting out a small issue. I'm hoping it's a small issue anyway. Screen's working, this screen's now working, hooray. I'm hoping that's going live and not just... No, I don't like that. I don't like... Now it's live. That seems better. Welcome back. We are back with blueprints. We are back for another day. We are still yet to reach the antechamber. We are still yet to reach room 46, but we have uncovered a bunch of secrets. Yesterday we only got through 3 days of gameplay, but we did get into the tomb underground. We did get into the basement. We found 2/3 of a map. We still haven't found a basement key. But we got into the basement, we got into the underground, found a boat, we found the reservoir. There's a puzzle with the reservoir, I don't know, we gotta do something with the water levels there. We'll work that one out as we go. I've started yet another page of notes. It's getting busy, there's a lot to find out. Let's jump back in, it's day 18, we only got through 3 days last night. Such was our success, we actually made 240 plus manners, room manners. So hopefully that continues today and we actually get through to the antechamber. We just couldn't find any levers. I have stashed the secret garden key in the coat check. I took the broken lever out and then didn't use it, so hopefully we find that again. I have managed to keep away from any further spoilers, so I'm not sure. Well, the only spoiler that I have found is that the workshop can create a tool that can smash down walls. That's the only real big one that I've found. Everything else I've not paid attention to, it's not relevant for where we're at in the game, and I want to keep some sort of surprise there. Now let's jump back in, collect our 5 coin to start, and have a look at see what we've got outside. We did unlock the last permanent edition, the Black Bridge Grotto, so we now can access any terminal we want from a computer, I believe. And also showed us some hidden microchip things that are circular. I'm going to go root cellar today. Jump in to have a look, see if there's a tool in here or not. Potatoes, 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 don't see a tool. Did I notice? I don't think I noticed this last time. Family tree. Hello. I don't think I noticed this at all last time we were here. We've only been here once. I haven't got the magnifying glass. What do we got? We got Baron Thomas. He's got the mustache. Baroness Alarave? She's the one that's... Because these pictures appear. She's got the short hair. She's got the moon necklace. I think I'm going to note down these names and where their pictures appear in the house as well as we find them. We've got Lord William Epsom. Glasses, bow tie. Being sort of prim and proper. Lady Ashlyn. Not very distinctive. going to put down? I'm not sure. Herbert Sinclair, we know who Herbert is. Simon H. Sinclair. I assume that's our grandfather. Got a part and a mustache. Clara Epson. Lady Clara. Where's the necktie? Lionel Epson? And it's very plain sort of looking. Of course, Mary Epson, who we know has the beret and the pendant necklace. I'm just going to note down where are we? Don't need to have Sinclair. I'm still trying to work out her name. Ali Rave? Herbert. Simon. William Epson. We know the history of the house. It passed down from Thomas Sinclair. No, it didn't. It passed down from the Epson line. Epsons inherited the house. Lionel didn't want it, so it went to Simon. Try to remember the history. Clara Epson. Lionel Epson. See where their pictures appear. Mary Epson. And there's a branch missing up here, which we might be able to fill out based on what we know. From that history book in the library. I'm not 100% on that one. Now, there was also something about a great oak covered in holly in the ground, in the tomb. Herbert said he wanted to be buried under a great oak in the grounds. Is that it back there? Those aren't the pines that we have at the front. Do I want to go outside the garage again? Have a look out in that west garden. I don't think there's anything that looks like an oak out this way. There was an oak covered in holly. We had the white trees. We know about the white trees. We found the extra room that was hidden under there. I don't think there's anything that looks like an oak over there. We might want to get a shovel and get out through the garage. Start out this way. We still have the foundation over here. I'm going to grab a workshop early. Try and remember the pictures. No. Statues. That is Thomas Sinclair. He's got a statue in the entrance hall. But who that is? I don't think we've even seen them in the foyer. do we want to let the foundation go? No, the den would let us go there. Utility closet might come handy later, but I'll go den to start with. Better position for it. Parlor is gem, storeroom is keys. The closet. Take a reroll dice and a key, that's okay. No pictures in here? No. Workshop's an interesting one early. Probably coming in here too early, but that's okay. Broken lever. Alright, we want a greenhouse today. Greenhouse would be important. Oh, I'm really tempted to go utility closet. I want to get to the garage. Observatory would draw a gem early. I'm gonna go utility closet. A lot of ducks, like paper ducks, duck statues all over the house. Foundation. No, we want a garage, so we want to head this way. Spare bedroom is no choice. In here, no, just spots to dig. Oh, that's a poor roll. That is not what I want. Don't want to spend that early, but I don't think I've got a choice. Chapel. Storeroom is good here. We find a shovel today, we are laughing. Do I go parlor for the gems? I got a lot of gems. I don't think we're desperate on steps at the moment. Observatory I think is a better option. What we got here? 4 doors more common and a gem. I'll take that. Courtyard just refunds my gems, so yes. Metal detector, not bad. Rotunda's just 4 door, just costs a lot of gems. I think we go Rotunda, we got plenty of gems at the moment. Great Hall is good. That's just gonna... I'm just gonna leave that there. We don't have the keys to go through there at the moment. Garage, yes please, thank you. we don't have a shovel. We were told about an oak covered in holly. That looks like an oak. As does that. Can't get out to that. Can't climb that tiny ledge. I was curious, and it looks like I may be mistaken. Now this one's an old area. We've been out here before. This is how we unlocked the outhouse. We had to come out through the garage. So we came here first day we played. Yeah, this pathway leads over that little creek and back to the garage. This is how you unlock the gate to get to that room. But I was working off of the letter we found in the tomb last night about Herbert saying he wished he could have been buried under the oak tree covered in holly. And I saw these two trees through the gate, and I thought they may have been it, but they're not covered in holly, so I may be mistaken there. But it was worth having a look to see regardless. I'll say you didn't miss much because we progressed 3 days, but I will say you missed enough that we uncovered a bunch of safes and a little bit extra lore. We got into the tomb, into the underground, so that is going to be fun when we get through that. Do I backtrack? I think I'm going to backtrack all the way back to the foundation room here. Great Horse just sitting there. The chess puzzle, unfortunately, I think I stuffed up. I think I had an opportunity to solve it on the first day we played last night, and I reckon I stuffed it up completely by not noticing I had the required rooms. Bedroom, I think that's just handy. What is the tomb? The tomb is in the outhouse where you have the places like the tool shed, the shrine. It is a big underground, and it solves the puzzle of the chapel. You have to interact with. There are statues representing the 7 pictures on the walls of the chapels. If you interact with those statues in the order, we're going to go backtrack through the chapel in a second, so I can show you. Get in here without. This one has the lever. That's all right. I'll show you when we backtrack through the chapel. This one is Ali Rave, I believe was her name. Where are we? Short hair, moon necklace. Yes, this is Thomas's wife. Now we're on a different puzzle to see if there's anything there or not. We did find a few more safes. We found one in the drawing room. We have now unlocked 6 of the 8 padlocks. So we've unlocked the orchard, which was 1128. That was a photo in the dark room. The boudoir 2512, which the photo of the Christmas party and the safe being in the picture. Which other one do we have before? We had the one in the shelter, which we had to know the current day's date to unlock the timer safe. The 3 we unlocked last night in the drawing room was 1504, and if we get the drawing room today, I'll go through that one because that one is a bit of a doozy and requires a bit of homophoning. The study, we got that one as 0812, 8th of December. And we got that one because I did do a bit of research and found that all the clues for all the safes codes are in the room they're in, and the only way I could find anything was the chess piece in the study. The Black Queen was sitting on the square D8. The only month starting with a D is December, so I gave it a shot. It worked, and I'm going to take it. The one in the office, we had half the clue. We hadn't quite worked it out. We knew it was March of the Gates. Yeah, it turns out, yeah, all the clues for the safes are in the same room that they're in, except the shelter, because you need to know the current date and you can't source that in the shelter itself. And the last one was the office. March of the gates was the clue. So March was correct, so we had to have it 03. Gates, when we were in the foyer back on day 1 or 2, when we found that, we found one of the statues was Count Tom. No, the clue was March of the Count, and it's Count Gates. So he had 3 busts of his face in the office. So the code for the office is 0303. And where was I heading? I was heading back to the Foundation, I think. At this stage, no. Back in the chapel here. I'll show you quickly what I meant. There were 7 statues depicting these angel-type figures here. As you can see under this one, there's the Roman number 4. So we found this one. This was the 4th statue we had to interact with. Once we interacted with all 7 of them, a further chamber opened up, which had a death statue, which we interacted with, and that led us to the underground chamber, which had a lot of information that we couldn't use straight away because we were essentially blocked in our path by water. Right, so that road is blocked off. That is okay. Unfortunate thing with last night is we did not reach the water. We need the pump room. So to get to the pump room, we need to unlock the pool, which unlocks the pump room into the deck. Alternatively, actually, the map we found, if we can get down into the basement, I believe through the foundation instead of through the fountain, I believe we can bypass that water. Alright, secret passage. What do we want out of this one? I'm going to go with a shop. Coin. Ooh. Aquarium is gems. Ah. Bugger. Alright, laundry room it is. I don't have a choice on that one. And I think we're going to leave the laundry room a little... Something on the table? Coat hanger. I stepped in for no reason. Ah, bollocks. Why are you able to be paid? Ah, that's right. We also solved the puzzle of the laboratory. We got power into the laboratory room, and that unlocked another chamber for us. So that is handy, but I think I may have stuffed myself up today. Unless I can make my way around through the Great Hall, great distance. I have 5 keys. That's a start. Trying to conserve some steps, but I don't think it matters a lot. Now, got through. Archive, I think, is the best play here. I mean, we do lose the ability to see what we're drafting a little bit, but it does open up the most pathways. Parlour wouldn't have been too bad for the gems, but I think that's where we'll head. Now, where is the lever for the... Ah, that's handy. Upgrade disc. Was there a room match with the archive? What do you mean by a match? That's what I was looking for. Alright, we need to get to that side. The one to always unlock them is the foyer. The foyer unlocks all doors in hallways. I may be a little bit silly here. I'm going to take furnace because we got the freezer yesterday. And if you have, I think if you have the furnace with the freezer defrosts and there's a bunch of stuff in there. Archive. I don't recall the archive having synergy. Now, I'll just have a quick look, just in case there's an item in here. Doesn't look like it, that's okay. Closed exhibit, that was one we unlocked. That came from the safe in the office. This was a bonus room that came out of that safe as well. Unfortunately, they're all security doors, which is not what I want, so I want security first because we've got the an upgrade disc, so let's upgrade a room first. Boudoir. What do we want to do? Extra gem, reroll dice, or 3 apples. I think the reroll dice is most useful. Get a gem from the safe in the boudoir to begin with. We have upgraded a couple of rooms. We upgraded the spare room to a spare bedroom, so now it acts as a bedroom. And we upgraded something else as well. We upgraded the courtyard, so now it drops off 2 gems as a bonus. So it costs 1 gem to enter and you get 2 back, so it is a net bonus of 1 gem just to unlock that. We want high security and offline mode as unlocked, because we now have the utility closet used. You are one of them. We want to go this way. So I'm gonna go this one. Dark room. I can live with the dark room. You're boarded up. That's fine. East Wing Hall. Oh, I want greenhouse, but I'll go this way. East Wing Hall. Come on. Pantry. I'll take a pantry. The power conduit means it has connection with the boiler room, which is the power room you need to upgrade the laboratory and solve that puzzle. Seems to be a through conduit. I've not seen any other room that it needs to interact with directly. It leads into the furnace for some reason. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure. It might keep the lights on, but I've not. The problem with the power is it needs to be linearly connected between rooms that can use it. And that's the tricky part, because it needs to go through the doors. Like, you need a linear path from that power room to the room you want the power in. Ah, laboratory. I don't need a lavatory. Yeah. So if I had the power room here where the pantry is, it could flow through this conduit, out this door, into the security room, which I believe also has the ability to conduit, out through another door, into the archive room, which can also conduit out to somewhere else. Last key, out of gems, not good. Closed exhibit. We've not been in here before. This is a brand new room we unlocked right at the end of, towards the end of yesterday. There is a crown. How do we get to it? Security guards? Oh, that's right. The letter from the office was from the people that did something with Mary. And they plotted to do something in the museum. This must have been the room they used to practice. Is there a way? Get to the crown. That's interesting. Right, we want to move. I believe so. Something was stolen out of the museum. Don't have a gem for the aquarium. I don't really want to use weight room, but we may as well. No, yes, no. Arg! Going against the weight room. Oh, and Cora. Oh, it's a hallway and it's going the wrong way. It's going the wrong way. Oh, that sucks. Of course you're locked. Now, gymnasium I've got turned off. Greenhouse the south? Greenhouse is south, yes, so that would work. I'm gonna go gymnasium. I've got the gymnasium turned off, so we're not going to be penalised for taking extra steps in here. I got a bet on a greenhouse. Maid's quarters. Oh. Key. That would have been handy. Oh, that is handy. No. I'm going to bet on the other direction. Hang on, wait, what? Oh, hello. One of you. Right, okay. I see your puzzle. Don't know if that was the right way to solve that one. Extra money! I will take extra money. Oh. I don't think I got much choice. Go storeroom, but this one keeps that west side open. Just for unlocking it, I lose half. Coin. Oh, no, no. Something T-shaped. Freezer. Yes. Saving our coin. Does this need to be connected through a power conduit as well? We're too far away from the furnace. Oh, that's annoying. You can see, frozen on the shelves. There's keys there. Gems over here. That looks like a doorway I could go through. There's another letter there. Oh, that's frustrating. I thought I was close enough to... Oh, minus 10. It's warming up. It's going up slowly. It is going up slowly. Hold your horses. Run may not be dead. Slowly, slowly, slowly. -4, -3, -2. Come on. Everything just melt. Even if we don't get to the antechamber, I think this is a good secret to uncover. Here at 0, I saw things move. Still can't get to the key. No, it seems like it looks like a solid wall. I'm hoping I don't need to use a hammer or anything on it. Sitting at fridge level, 4 degrees. 5, we're slowly creeping up. A bit more ice has moved. There's a pawn in the freezer. Add that one down. Hello. Oh, this is definitely secret bonus rooms. 11 degrees. Everything should be melting. Shouldn't be any ice left at 11. Defrosting in here. That's a fancy key. Don't tell me I need a hairdryer. Hello. What are you? Another upgrade disc. Handy. I don't think we got enough. I think we. No, we might have enough steps to get. Oh, hell yes. The network servers are finally out of cold storage, at least as many as we could fit in the surrounding walls of the grotto off of East Drive. Glad to take a short break from gardening to help Randolph install the network. 2 unused servers here in the Mount Holly freezer should serve as really accessible replacement should any of the primary consoles fail. Danny Ravane, admin key. Capital R. Riva, I'm going to say that's a capital D. That is handy considering what we unlocked yesterday. I thought those looked familiar. 17C, and this still hasn't unfrost. I will show that tomorrow morning because we are not going to have the steps to get outside. There was a a password I did not know, and now I know it. Yeah, I don't. We're gonna have to find a flame or something. Is it getting warmer? Stuck at 17. Any chance of it warming up? No. Alright, this is what, our last chance at a greenhouse? Probably? Last chance in a greenhouse. I don't have a gem. Steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can go in. Don't think I want to. Right, this run is over, but we do have the time to upgrade one final room. Nursery. Gain 8 steps. Set steps to 20. I'm tempted to go with the indoor nursery on this one. Oh, 2 gems. I'd have to backtrack. Steps. Go gems. Alright. Don't have a key, but we'll try to see if gymnasium would have been helpful. Is locked, can't go that way. Maid's quarters. Is unfortunate, but we will work with it. Crimson Manor of the Dead. 11 red room. 9 red rooms, 11 dead end rooms. Save and continue. Day 19. We still haven't reached the antechamber, let alone room 46. Oh, and all these people who can get there in one day. And the starting spawn. 16? Oh, that's right, we started with 9. That's right, that is completely fine. Started with 9. Because we had the freezer. I'm a little bit of an idiot. No one respond to that, please. Is there oak trees down here covered in holly? That gate's still closed. Doesn't look like it. This looks like pine. Orchard in the distance. No, they are just getting lucky. They've played it enough and they just get lucky with it. There are a couple of strategies that they need to use for that. With regard to unlocking the 46th room. This is what we unlocked by completing the laboratory puzzle, by getting power routed through and then clicking 2 switches. This is the mystery we're looking to solve. We've got this microchip, it calls it. It looks like there are 3 of them, and this is where they live. And we've seen this pattern on some furniture in the place inside as well. This is the terminal where I didn't know the password. Admin key is Riva D. Oh no. No. It's a dud. It's a dud. Oh. Bollocks. Bollocks. I don't know how I would swap those in. I mean, it looks like these 2 boards here are out. How I would connect them. And then there's this one code here that I'm not sure about. Nothing on the base here, is there? Not with that space in the middle. I'm not thinking. I'd be thinking more Morse, but then again, there is usually something to indicate what it would be related to. It could be 1 and 100. It could. It could be 2 and... No, it could be 1 and 4. But for now, it is just a small level of frustration, because I think that as much as we got a hint there, it was not helpful. First of April does not, no. Now the hovel screwed me over yesterday. I'm not keen on jumping into it. I think we'll start with the tool shed. Shovel is handy. Lockpick. I see a lockpick. I will gladly take a lockpick. A couple of these places looked a little interesting. Doesn't look like I can do anything there. That is all fine. Storeroom's not a bad start. Capital letters. You mean the giant picture clues? We've solved that puzzle already. The mixed letters. No, I don't think we have. So I'll put pantry there so we can go through the foundation. Spare bedroom. Regular bedroom. Huh, it does have a window. Nothing there. Um, our room's not bad, but we are a bit tight. We'll go patio. Got a shovel so we can dig some stuff up. Although I do think this is the worst spot on the grounds for soil fertility. Courtyard is just good. Sealed chest, that's unfortunate. I haven't confirmed that fertility is matching with treasure. No. I'm not sure how fertility is playing in. I've not worked that part out. I don't know if it's relevant to anything. I've not seen a correlation between the loot and location. Oh, Dems in the parlour. Yeah, it's a little early for Rumpus Room. Herbert is in the parlour. I'm noting down where these people are having their portraits. What have we got? This box is not blue. Well, that's obviously a false. Every statement with the word blue is false. But that is in itself false because it can't be true. It's self-contradictory. The black box and the blue box are empty. I don't think I had to think about that one. Alright, what do we got? That is easy den. Is it possible to move the grate in front of the fireplace? No. I think there's got to be a way to get fire based on both the freezer interaction just before and the tunnel outside having torches that can be lit. Playing with fire here. Corridors always unlocked. Kitchen heads north. I'm gonna go ballroom. I've blocked the foundation off, which is unfortunate, but I've left. Doesn't seem to, not at this stage. Clara and Simon. Clips Ball 1952. This is where we found the last of the sheet music last time. And I got extremely grumpy with how they've drawn that piano. It is shonky as anything. I love the artwork in this game. That piano is just terrible. That's just a panel. The mirror, ceiling. Two wine glasses. Two chairs, so that's over this way. No, I don't. That's floor, the reflective floor. I don't notice anything. No, I don't think it does. This room to cost 2 gems. You'd think there'd be a secret in here. Fortunately, I'm not sure. Nook's a no-brainer here. That might be worth taking a step back. Eclipse Ball 1952. Alright, that's just floor, that's okay. Workshop, but don't have a choice on that one. What have we got in here? Compass. Anything just lying around? No. Alright, lockpick and... Nope. Magnifying glass. Nope. Compass and shovel. Dowsing rod. Assemble. New toys. Towards rooms that may contain more items than usual. Sounds handy. There might be rooms and stuff in the guest room, but dark room just keeps us moving. Might double back to the den. Move north. Hallway I think is the option. I know I got this toy, I'm not using it. Yeah, we'll go indoor nursery. Flowers. I remember when we drafted the greenhouse yesterday. The flowers had gems in them. Which pad? this room said there was going to be items. There are no items. No. The watering can. The watering can gives you a gem when you use it in a green room. We're going to go pool. You refilled the pool. It's fine. Car keys. Hello. One will go straight ahead. That's unfortunate. We've not been to the sauna before, so let's unlock it and have a look around. Broken lever. Hello. Because the nursery is a green room, if I used it in the green room, I would get a gem. We've got a giant wooden spoon. Otherwise, this room is a bunch of nothing by the look of it. I don't think it would have that effect, no. Forced into a key at the moment. Oh, pump room would be interesting. Let's just find out what this room is going to be before we do anything. Chapel. Weight room's too expensive. Right, I've turned that all the way down. If I was to fill the reservoir to... No, even that would fill it. Somehow need to get over here. Does that mean I need to get power to this room? Turn this on. I might need to get power into this room to get that to function, which would allow me to drain more water. If I empty the fountain, the reservoir goes to full. Where's my map? My map at the underground, here it is. I don't want the reservoir full if I'm going in through the fountain. So the full reservoir means the water level is too high. I'm curious at the moment, if we drain the water out of the kitchen and the greenhouse, because I've not seen what happens when we drain them, and I'm not going to be mean to the fishies in the aquarium at the moment. Let's drain the kitchen and the greenhouse. So if I was to send this back to the reservoir, I believe that was the middle pump back. I'm curious what effect the having no water in either the kitchen or the greenhouse does. Right, so kitchen we want to drain. Kitchen is position 4. That is tank 2 goes through here. Okay. Dump it in the reservoir for now. Greenhouse is 5. Comes in through pump 1. Switch on the back. Switch on the back. Another box. Where are we? Amount of gems I think is worth using my key here. Come on, give me another key. Oh, please don't stuff me. I draft the commissary? No, I didn't. Alright. Going back around the long way. On the plus side, we're going to start the day with 90 steps tomorrow, which is crazy. Right, we didn't come in here, did we? I don't know what this door's going to do. Oh. I gambled and lost. I gambled and lost. Pantry is not going to help me, foundation is not going to help me, so even going back there is not going to do anything. Alright, that's a short day. Buggery, buggery, buggery. Rustic villa. Nice and short, nice and simple. One new room unlocked. Rank is how deep into the house you get. So rank 1 is the first row. Rank 9 is getting to the back row. Rank 10 is beating the game. Oh, but that's unfortunate. Let's grab our pocket money and set our outdoor room. I think we go shrine. Let's get some luck out of the shrine. Oh, Mr. Shrine Man. Take all my gold. Take everything. The blessing of the chef. Each different type of spread that you do each day. Extra dish in the dining room. Ooh. Could be handy. Don't hit spread too often. Nook for a key. That doesn't need to be thought about. Workshop would be handy a little later. Oh, do I go closet? Yeah, I'll go closet because we've got the pathway to the right. Gem and a dice, that's always handy. I don't think we need the laboratory. Storeroom just locks us in. Spare bedroom. I mean, office allows us to spread, but I think that is... Car keys don't carry over. Are they in... Did you see some? They don't carry over through the day. That's not a car key, that's a lucky rabbit's foot. That will come in handy. Did miss that. Thank you. On those tables, nope. The gems are in the only box with a true statement. One of the other boxes is true. The gems are only in the box with a false statement. Hang on. One of the other boxes is true. So if this was true, 2 boxes are true. And then this one would have to be false. Because there is more than one box with a true statement. That would be, this is the true one. And the gems are in blue. This is false. This is false. 2 of the other boxes are true. And then they contradict each other. I think that means they have to be in blue. It does have brain. What have we got here? Bedroom, bunk room, storeroom. Bedroom. Gem on the hand. No person here today. Chapel's not in a good spot. Commissary, I've got the gems. Don't have the coin, but I could be useful later when we come back. What's for sale today? Shovels, keys, salt and gems. Shovel might be handy. Only 1 key available. Oh no, there's 3 keys available. These are all relatively cheap. Okay. Cheap day at the shop. Always not costing me gems at the moment. A utility closet. Let's turn everything off. Courtyard. Straight up. Don't need to think about that one. Courtyard is always a plus. Box is not a plus though. No items. Extra switch for the garage. There's only the one switch that's right next to the door that opens up the door to the outside. You have the key to get into the car. In the utility closet, there's a switch for the garage that activates the garage door. Can't get outside without turning that switch on first. We've not been able to collect its key, so I better pick that up. That's below it, I believe. It says cabinet on that, on the label. It's not it's not connected to anything. There isn't a lever, a switch on there to use. Drawing room is going to be the most useful here. Alright, I did say I was going to show this one. There is a safe in here. What we needed to notice was this picture here of our great uncle Herbert, who I will note it has a portrait here. Why not? And notice something, that he was sitting on the chair right here. And this is a little spot the difference. There is one slight difference between the image we can see in the background and this portrait right here. It's very subtle. It's on the mantelpiece. This candlestick that is dipped to the side. Now looking at this, there is one small little hint here that tells you how to open it up. These tiny little arrows here. Now, who remembers what the code was reading down through the big pictures? Reading down through there. Code was, if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. Now, gates was spelled G-A-T-E-S. What is another word for a step? Your pace. Your gait. So we needed to count small gates. Now, if we count around the room, there are 19 in total. Now, 19 is not a date, because you need to separate them in the two types of pictures that they are. Two pictures with small gates are this woman here creeping, and this man up the top with an umbrella. There are 15 men with the umbrella. There are 4 women creeping. And in here, the date is 1504. That one is a hard one to crack if you don't know what you're doing. This one's written as 6, which is interesting. That's right, this is our uncle's farewell to Mary and his apology before she left for wherever he was smuggling her to. Chapel. We have no money to lose. Perfect time to draw a chapel was when you're broke. Storeroom would be handy. Go corridor just in case. Just in case. Don't need the gems from the wine cellar. Got plenty of those. What got in here? We got sledge. We got the sledge. Well, that's handy. They don't work. I was curious what that did. I could have done it, yeah. I could have. Kitchen's relatively common though, it'll probably come up again. Definitely need storeroom here. That coin will be donated straight to the chapel. I will never see it again. Damn the church. And it's gone. So when I go back to the courtyard, I can smash that chest, that's okay. Already? Alright. Go check. Yes, code check. I shall collect my item. Key to the secret garden. Right, oh, I did not want to get a dead end. Redraw, we're in the drawing room. Yes. Oh. Oil room would be nice. If for no other reason to find a secret. Right, yeah, I have not unlocked all the secrets to this room by any stretch of the imagination. Let's see how things are operating. Is anything on? Nothing is on. Isn't that handy? One. That locked that room. Go down. Need to set power going again, so I need to switch you around. That would have set that one going. And I need to switch you to... That, I believe, would have set everything in motion? No. That going to... No, I need to activate one more. There we go. That's up now. One, two, three. Turn it on. We have power. Currently being directed that way. Yes, it is. Turn it that way, so it's being directed that way. I don't think it matters much. Actually, redirect. What do we want out of here? I'm trying to think. Power. Switch on the wall. We need to go pull here, otherwise we're blocked. Okay. This one over here, next to the door, that is locking that security gate. All we need to do for that is flip that valve there. This one, that is for this bridge. That is telling us if the bridge is in the up or the down position. The puzzle I've not worked out is actually this one here. This rotating column of boards. I've not worked out what that one does. There's a code there and I've not cracked it. Okay, so that's locked. That's not good. Oh, that's not good either. Redraw. Oh, I could have gone passageway. Here on the towers. Potentially. There is. I need to stop and look for items. I am blind. Chat saves me. Chat is saving me. Alright, so we shall head south. No, we won't. pump room. What's pump? Don't think we go to pump room at the moment. Storeroom's probably going to be the... Oh no, I've got gems. 3 keys off the garage. That's all I need there. Don't need to think about it. Oh, using a key, unfortunately. Straight away. Billiard room would get us more keys. I am inclined to go library. Hey, a gem. I am tempted to go History of Arindia again. We've read all the books, I believe. Secret garden. Secret garden. Do I have a shovel? Not today. Hello. Did I have a hammer? I do have a sledgehammer. And it's not letting me do anything there. I will let people know I did find out that there is an upgrade to the sledgehammer you can make in the workshop. I don't know, can't remember the exact tool for it, exact methodology. But this is different. Do we want arrows pointing west? Yes, we do. Hello. Hello. Anti-chamber switch. In secret garden. Where are we? Secret garden. Secret garden is west side. Chamber west. So we need secret garden, greenhouse, or the great hall. Unlock the antechamber. Get my hand in the was position correctly. Panel, you're just a panel. Fruits. Alright. Head back to the pool, get that room to the south. Apple. Num num. I believe it's a... I think you need to get attach the battery pack to it. And the battery pack's a relatively rare item to come across. I don't think I want to use my key, because this one's a locked door, isn't it? Yeah, I don't want to waste a key here. We got a real chance to get to the antechamber now. That is handy. A lot of keys spread throughout the house. I have time to backtrack. I don't know about the locker room. We've drafted it once before. We found all sorts of items in the lockers, including keys for the vault. I'm gonna go out to the secret garden. I don't think there's anything out there. Possible. I don't think items can spawn. Right, and with the secret garden, I'm going to get fruit as well. So backtracking now is not a bad option. Fortunately, I found one extra key, which is not ideal. Almost like the metal detector. If I go back further, I mean, it's a loop, isn't it? One in there, no. No. Might be wood. Banana. I got the sledge, didn't I? So I can smash you open. Hello. Treasure map. That is Secret Garden. Position 5. Garage. Ooh. It would be handy if you had a straight through. Third room gives me keys. Billiard room gives me keys. Right, 2 is 2. 12 and 18 is 30. Minus 21 is 9. The plus and minuses cancel each other out. 3 times 1 is 3. Plus and minuses cancel each other out. 3. No, what am I doing? 20 times 5 is 100 divided by 20 is 5. Alright. No, I can't leave that way. Alright, I think we head back north. Not a key. There's another chest. There's another key. Alright, 6 keys. I think we're okay unless we get stuck behind security gates. As much as the locker room, I'd like to go through and open some lockers. Not the day for it. We've got time later and keys to spare. Yes, but not... Oh, okay. Actually... Oh, yeah, back to the garage. Back to the garage. I reckon we're going to have enough steps. Now. Treasure map. I don't have a shovel. I don't have a shovel. Hang on. I don't have a shovel. Oh, yeah. Commissary selling shovels. I don't have. Oh, I've got money. I'll take an upgrade disc. I've not thought this through. Commissary is all the way over there. I was not far away from it. Oh. I drive the car. Ooh, piece of paper. Drop-off address 14227 Sandy Heights. Small garage on the south end. Prinsdale. Goods already secure in the trunk. Seen Sinclair's schedule. I don't think he'll be requesting the car today. Denny. Okay. Fortunately, I don't think that is helpful. Oh, I think I wasted steps. I don't have a shovel. I'm already in the room. Anything on the floors? Check these shelves just in case. Store may be close, yes, but I'm more inclined to want to get to the antechamber. Which side did we open? We opened the west side, didn't we? Alright. Upgrade a room. Parlour. Alrighty. Extra gems. Extra wind-up keys is pointless, because that's just a second chance. Funeral parlour. Prize is equal to the number of red rooms in your house. Get it wrong, lose 30 steps. I reckon that's worth it. That could be a lot of gems. That's potentially 10 gems. Don't want to draft it first, but that is... Given we've not gotten one wrong yet. Alright, set security level 2. We've already turned this off, haven't we? 2. Unlocked. And just as you asked for it. Okay, so for low on gems, we need to go left somehow. Dark room. Sketchy, but I think that's the best option. Get through this one without wasting... Dining room, come dining room. Lavatory. Oh. 3 gems. I noted down what rooms cost 3 gems. Passageway I know costs 3 gems. Attic costs 3 gems. That would be very bad if that's the attic. The vault is 3 gems. That's also a bad call. The cloister is 3 gems. Passageway is 3 gems. No, passageway is only 2. The 3 gem cost... Rotunda's 3 gems. There is a 50-50 chance that is not a room I want. That's not a room I wanted either. Fudge. let's set up an experiment. Whenever you draft a shop, lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. That would be handy. This is not what I needed. I need to find greenhouse. Oh, that's not what I needed there. I should have gone cloister. I should have gone cloister. Oh. Patio is the only one that keeps us going. I need the greenhouse and I need a... Well, the run ends. It's annoying as anything. Alright, let's see what happens with the kitchen when there's no water flowing. See outside, that's always handy. Now the water's not flowing. It didn't do anything. I wonder if it would do anything, and it turns out it does nothing. Is there a way forward? I don't think there is. We've unlocked the west side, but we've locked it with the dark room. South side would open if we had Great Hall. Right, let's make our way to the locker room and unlock... Yeah. Possibly. We need to find a shovel. I don't think we've got the steps to get back there. Let's just get back to the locker room and just start trying some lockers. We got 6 keys. We might find something fancy. That one's empty. Couple of apples. Otherwise, nothing else. Buttload of coin. That's right, you can only get the ones with the cover on them. Another key. Keep us going. Empty. Apples. Last one. Big apple. Otherwise, no new secrets. We're out of keys. We're out of rooms to enter. And that is frustrating. Might have... Oh, hang on. Commissary's got shovels for sale. Got the steps to get down there. Is it worth? No, I don't think it's worth that. No, I'm willing to call that a day. I don't think it's worth rushing down to the commissary to buy a shovel. 6 equals 8. Was it 6, 8? That's 4. Yeah, okay. Let's dig up some treasure. Chat wants treasure. We'll dig up some treasure. Boiler room. We want to go. Drawing room. through the courtyard. A little worry there for a second. Okay. Chat wants a shovel. That is cheap. Oh, that's right. It's going cheap today, isn't it? 50% day. Day 20 and 21. Why is the fire in the den on? Is that always on? Am I going crazy? Oh, it's the parlor where we talked about the... Yep. No, I am going crazy. That's fine. Where are we? Straight through here. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Yarg. Still digging. Treasure chest. Coffers of Mount Holly. One of the lost coffers. There is multiple of these. Contains 8 gems that we are just suddenly not going to be able to use. Because they are just going to disappear. We have 3 steps left. And there is no freezer. There is no bank. There is nothing to save it. Oh, that's an end of a run. Let us go. We know what it is. Okay, yeah, we got some secret treasure. Let's go out to the garden to end our run. Hide in the secret garden. It's an unfortunate day. We got a little bit of secrets. We found a treasure chest. We unlocked the secret of the secret garden. Made small progress, but I'm still disappointed with the day. We got so close and just cocked it right at the end. Clockwork Manor, 5 mechanical rooms. Let us continue. Day 21. We've been at this for 3 weeks and we just suck at the game. We've not reached the climax. We are still looking for that basement key. Gotten underground a few times, but secrets have been unlocked, but the primary goal, the antechamber, room 46, still eludes us. They are not great. Let's go with shelter. Don't need to go downstairs. But negating the effects of 3 red rooms today, that may come in handy. Especially if we draw weight rooms stupid early. I'll start with 2 items. Running shoes, oh yes. I'll take extra steps. Funeral parlor? Yeah, we can go a funeral parlor. The negative effect of that's been wiped out by the Yeah, the negative effect is wiped out by the security room. I got a funny feeling I'm going to regret having this room far away from the antechamber. Spare bedroom. Heading north a little quickly at the moment, but... Ooh, an orange. I don't think we're going to have to worry about steps today. Security's nice, but I think I want den. Chapel. Four items from the walk-in closet would be nice. Good chance of getting that gem straight back. Now that one. Who is she? She is... Little tie. It's Clara Epson. We got what, 2 gems? That's a lucky rabbit's foot there. Page is in the way of my keyboard. And a coin purse. Lucky rabbit's foot, so extra items, we're getting bonus coins. We're not having to pay the chapel every time we walk through. Getting footsteps saved by running shoes. If we can unlock an antechamber door, we're laughing. Storeroom, and we'll double back down to the funeral parlour, I reckon. Anything in the coffin? I saw the pillows and I thought, oh, that's secret treasure. And like, no, it's not secret treasure. Uncle Herbert, is that you? The white box is true. The other 2 boxes are false. That's contradictory. The other 2 boxes are empty. Alright, so if this is true... Not. So this box is false. The white box is false. They're both false, so this box is true. And we are sheltered in here, so we don't have to worry about losing 30 steps. But we're smarter than the average puzzle. We go to laboratory or workshop? I think we go workshop. Good chance to find an item in here. We've been drawing workshop a lot today. I think I saw it once in the first 15 days. We've drawn it every day for the last 3. Shovel. And we combine it with anything? No. Coin purse plus rabbit's foot. Lucky purse. Doubles all the gold we find. Ooh, we're going to be rich today. Alright, we want to branch left, preferably. T-junction would have been better, but we'll go kitchen. I don't think we need anything. I thought that was a different spigot for a moment. It's not. Glazed salmon. So we want aquarium to turn up today. Hopefully. West Wing Hall. The Ladyship's Chamber. This is new. We've not been here before. There's a queen. There's a white queen. Oh, that's. Oh, okay, that rules out needing to find a study. This is one of the important ones because this is a queen. If we didn't find this one, we'd need the study. Now, if we find the office, which we passed over recently, that's going to come in handy. Bonus steps for going in a bedroom. Not been in here before. We got a half. Umbrella. Purple flag. Alright, so who are in here? That I believe those are her parents. No. Yes. Glasses, bow tie. These two are William Epson and Lady Ashland. So these are Clara's parents. Upgrade disc, I'll take. The Ladyship's diary is locked. Hang on. That shape. That is the shape of Iraja. Iraja is aligned with purple. We know that from the classroom we saw last week. Now, orange triangles. The Ladyship's diary is the hourglass with purple with orange center. And is locked. There might be a key in here. Hopefully. Can I interact with the book? Hang on. This guy. Part of the mustache. This is her husband. This is Simon. Bedroom. Only close that. It's got the same Iraja symbol on the front. I interact with the diary. Just says it's locked. I can't do anything more with it, unfortunately. The mirror looks a bit shonky. The quill. Does it never end? Spiral. Even in the underground, we didn't find anything that looked like a spiral. There is a key to her diary somewhere. Yes, but we reached the bottom of that. And we drained it out. We did reach the bottom. We will go... I want to go break a box. On the chance we get security later. Yeah, I'll do that on the chance we get security later. Otherwise, that was probably not the smartest move. That's just worth it. 15 steps straight up. Where are we going? We do want Nook. We do want the Nook. And the Book Nook. That is not the Book Nook. Not the way we want to go. Chapel. Closed door. Oh, if the greenhouse didn't close us in, I would have gone there. Corridor it is. Room with multiple exits, please. Gymnasium is safe. Just a free room. I say that. I can't go that way. Car keys again. I've had it twice now. I may have drafted it, been able to draft it on that side, but I can't recall. Alright, security is forced, and that helps me out a lot. Right, we have another upgrade disc. Let's upgrade another room. What are we upgrading this time? The bunk room. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. That remains constant. We just get a bonus. You have exactly 2 hallways when drafting this room. Double your keys. 2 green rooms when drafting this room. Double your gems. Double your coin. That'd be keys, doesn't it? Double your keys. I think that's... Keys are more important than gems because you can work around the gems. Keys are always a hassle. So 2 hallways, get bunk, double keys. So if I drew it now, I'd be laughing. Right, let us turn off security. Right, that works that way. Unfortunate. We're out of coin. I don't think we want boiler room. Dark room. Unfortunately, I've drafted 3 red rooms, so the thing is not going. The security room is not going to overwrite the dark room. is not what I want, so I'm going to re-roll that. Greenhouse is handy because that has a switch. I need to find the broken lever, but I have got pathways to do so. I think greenhouse is the right call because that is a possible way in. Metal detector, I'll gladly take you. Yeah. Possible chance to find the southern. We've turned off irrigation in here, so that, I don't know if that's going to do anything for me. Oh, it got rid of all the flowers. Does that mean I can dig in the flower bed? Why did turning the water off? Because it's basically just killed the plants off. Any other bonus? Draining the water out of here is something I never want to do. Let us see if we can find something that will head north. Possibly. Drawing room allows us to go north. Has redraw possibilities, so I think that's the right move. Unless I get locked in here. I'm going to go from the gymnasium side because I know that that's a keycard one. Always definitely the move there. Head south. Or not. Billiard room will give me keys. As long as it's not a key card, I will be happy. As the one thing that could stuff me up right now is if it gives me a key card. Alright, 18 is 18. 4 square is 16. Yes. 1 plus 3 squared. Yes. Let's subtract the 15, so I reckon that's 5 squared minus 15 is 10. Oh, you had to. Oh, fuck me. The one thing I didn't want. The one thing I did not want. This game has really gotten in for me. It is not letting me want to. It is not letting me win. Is there anything in the coat check? No, I have not got anything in the coat check. Guest bedroom may have a key in it, but I'm not holding my breath on it. I'll go dark room. Only one that lets me progress. I don't know why I walked in. I've got to go back to the utility closet, get the lights on. I'm not making the same mistake I had last time. I got the steps and we're pretty much stuffed for the day. So I have got the time to go all the way back. Come on, give me a key. Old shoe. Turnip. Not what I needed. And given I'm running backwards, yeah, but no, but yeah. pictures in here, is there? No. Herbert's. I put his name in. Oh, yes, I did. It's absolutely fine. Alright, darkroom on. Meow. We might find something useful in here. Film. Door. I don't know who you are. You don't appear in the family pictures. Oh dear God, yes. Dear God, yes. We're back, baby. We are fucking back. The southern door. That's the easiest one to get to from where we are. I believe. Straight up from the dark room. We want a straight room out of the dark room. Please, for the love of fuck, do not be locked. You're a keycard door. Oh, you cannot be locked. Oh, you are... No! Are you fucking shitting me? Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. This game, seriously. Oh. So we need Secret Garden, which we need the special key for, or Great Hall. Great Hall opens on... Yeah, I actually, by complete mistake, worked out that both American and non-American dating systems work. So the safes technically have 2 codes each, except the one in the office because it's 0303. But and of course the padlock out with the orchard because that one's written down specifically 1128 or whatever it was. It was which room had... That's my page. Greenhouse was the south, Secret Garden was the west, so the east. We do need to open up the east and hope for a Great Hall somewhere. Right, we want this one turning north. Commissary it is. There are keys for sale. 5 coin each. Right. Key card, we want to be able to turn left. Boudoir. Hello, I am happy to see you. We've got some reroll dice. Great, they are sitting behind us. We need keys if we're going to get the Great Hall, aren't we? I've just noticed this. On the inside of the safe door. Boudoir safe, it's got... looks like it's a map. Border, we've got... some sort of leaf. Number I believe is 4. Okay, so yeah, that's 4. Not noticed that. I will have to go back and check the other safes at some point. Alright, courtyard is a no-brainer. Oh, sledgehammer. Sledgehammer. I wanna be a sledgehammer. Pebbles. Not what I need. I need a key. Key would be handy. Coin is not going to help me. Or is it? That will buy me a key. That will buy me a key. Of course you are. Of course you are. Can I sell stuff at the commissary? Useless key card out of the billiard room. While we're here, may as well check the safe that's in this room. What was it? 1504. 0415. Nothing on that one. The 6 is blank. Getting lost in here. Commissary's back the other way. Don't think it's going to matter using those extra steps given how tight we are at the moment. Is that printed on the inside of this door as well? It is. Oh, alright. We need a Great Hall. Not that a Great Hall's going to help me. Antria's coin, that's another key. I am banking on it. I am banking on it. No one's business. from... I don't think I can. I think I gotta go back to the hallway. Thinking about how that great hall comes in. I gotta have 4 of these. Reroll me. 00 is 0. That's unfortunate. Come on, Great Hall. Oh. That's a key. Great Hall. Come on, Great Hall. Library. Alright, back to the pantry it is. Just go this way. Don't need the gems. Indoor nursery is not going to be worth it. Terrace, not going to be worth it. Aquarium. Yeah, I can dig in here. There's usually an item. There's a key. Got a buttload of coins. 14 coins. That is not terrible. Another key. Alright. Maybe. Great Hall is 2 gems, yes. There's my notes on that. Great Hall. No, Great Hall is no gem. I'm gonna go secret passage into orange. Because we are got 4. Means there are 4 available. Great Hall, a foyer. Hallway passageway, which I don't think I can get on an edge wall. And the east wing, which can't spawn on the west. So I believe I'm going to get foyer or Great Hall off of this. It's probably going to be foyer. But I'm going to take the risk. I think it's a 50-50. I get the room I want. Of course you're locked. It'll be this one. No! I got another corridor. It can't spawn in the middle. Oh. Big brain did not big brain. Bedroom, that's reroll. I'll take it. Oh, I don't want to use my last key here. I'm just going to risk it for the biscuit. Dining room. That... Oh, it's branching the wrong way. Bollocks. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. Oh, branching the absolute wrong way. Southern gate is open. I have a pathway to the east. It is just not working for me. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the commissary. We're gonna get an upgrade disc. We're gonna upgrade another room. The last thing we can do today. We do not have the office, so we do not have the king. That's the big one deterring us at the moment. At the moment, the only king piece we have is the office. So without that, unfortunately, there is no point trying to solve the chess puzzle. Behind me. Behind me. Storeroom. Extra key, extra gem, 9 extra coins. It's got to be extra key. That's... Don't think about that. Given how much strife we've been having getting keys, yeah. Don't need to think about that one. Alright, just out of curiosity, I just want to test, because there was a bonus when we completed the laboratory puzzle. That we were able to access all terminals, even if they weren't drawn on the floor plan for the day. So we might be able to crack, like, laboratory. Only connect to one offline terminal each day. I don't think it's worth it, because this gets reset at the end of the day. So I should have done that earlier, but that's okay. Are we blocked off? Yes, we are blocked off. We don't have any more keys. We have no pathway into the antechamber. Oh, that's frustrating. That's frustrating. Red Inn. I guess aquarium accounts, doesn't it? 6 red rooms, 6 bedrooms. 1 new room. That was... What was the new room we found? The ladyship's chamber. I think we've got time for one final trek tonight. Day 22. Cracking into day 4th week now. Our inheritance is about to lapse. We're a disappointment to our great uncle. I'm gonna crack every secret but the final room. Alright, it's gotta be Shrine. That rock always that cracked? There's always water in here? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Alright, go with the den, get me into the corner. A dead end room here without thinking about it. Key from the nook. Go in early bedroom. Nothing on the table. Always probably the right play there. Music room, hello. Normally I wouldn't, but the chance that there is this right here. Secret garden. Okay, so that's a chance to open up the west side. Denoted in verse. Denoted inverse? There is a drum. Can I play the drum? Now we worked out the clue from this one, but secret garden key. Hello, thank you very much. I'm willing to go break a box. Quite nice that they've just changed the music up whenever you draft the music room. Small little touches. Anything to pick up in here? No, unfortunately. Ballroom hint. You mean the music? I don't think so. Storeroom, 2 keys. I will take 2 keys. The inverse. Not with the treble clef. I don't think so. I think that one might come in to play later on, but not right now. Courtyard is just a free gem. This early I might take it. Box to break into. We don't have a sledge. Don't have a sledge. Do I go nursery? Might. Can't interact with the piano in the ballroom, unfortunately. Closet, I think. Not keen on it, but I think that's okay. Ivory dye. Ooh, that's an early passageway. Storeroom would close me off, so I don't want to go that yet. Lucky rabbit's foot, that's handy. Chapel is fine here. That is useful enough. Possibly. The vault would be okay if I had any keys. The vault just gives me money at the moment. I don't think there's a point crafting it using all my gems. Gymnasium is fine because I'm only using steps to go through here. And I've already turned it off, so that's just a free room. That's excellent. Secret garden key. Secret garden key. We know this one opens one up, which is excellent. Already there. I don't have to do the thing twice. I only have to do it once. It remembers. Right, west door is open. Any fruits or anything just lying around? Yes, there is. Treasure map? No, sledgehammer. I wanna be your sledgehammer. Come on. How far back do I have to go for the courtyard? Not very far. I may as well if there's an extra key in there. Security card. That works. That is unfortunate because now drawing that utility room... Oh no, it's saving me the steps every time I go through gymnasium, so... Not completely useless. Yes, we want to go west. We do want to go west. Corridor, yes. Office. Get me another gem. Get me a computer. Come on. Yeah, apparently this guy's name is Gates. So you need to find the small versions of him, of which there are 3 that look like this. And you get the code 0303. Nothing on that door there either. Alright. I'm going to not spread gold in the estate just yet. And learn to type. Remote terminal access. I'm going to go to security. I've got a key card, so we're going to just going to turn them up to high. Making sure. Okay, there's a gem 6 fruit which has come from the secret garden and a set of car keys. I'm not fussed about any of those. Somehow I've missed a gem somewhere, but that is okay. Now we want a T shape, preferably out of this room. Possibly one that veers to the right. Funeral parlour works. Can't afford to get this one wrong. Hello, what are you? Herbert S. Sinclair, Baron of Mount. Okay, so that's our great uncle when he was younger. To the dreams I keep, to the schemes I cling, to my task let it last, let it sleep. The friends I made, to the ends I brave, to the past let it last, let it sleep. The steps I laid, just to call it a day, one last draught, let it last, let it sleep. My soul bequest the last roll left, oh my mask, let it last, let me sleep. Is there a riddle in this? Is there a riddle? I'm not sure. There's only one true statement. The gems are in a box with a false statement. There are two true statements. Right, I think they're in the blue box regardless. If there is only one true statement, this is the true statement. It means this is false, which means the gems are in a box with a true statement, which means they're over here. If this is false, there is two true statements, which means this is true. And this one is true. The box is a false statement, which means it's the blue box. So no matter how you read it, blue has the gems. Alright. T-shape, West Wing Hall. Alright, we'll go to Commissary. Turn us north. Coins just lying around on the floor, not today. Hello. Can't buy anything except the salt shaker. That's fine. Good to know it's here. I need to turn it, bypass it now that I've got the power off. If the power is on, that's what I'd need. But the power is off, so I need to set the... Still working it out. Will it let me back in? Well, let me do it twice in one day with the same terminal. If not, we're in trouble. Let me through the gates. Keycard system setting, offline mode to unlocked. Small error on my part, but live and learn. Everything ends us there. We don't want that, so let's re-roll. Dining room sounds good. Hello. If you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain. Fruit cocktail. 5-step and 2 fruits. Additional 2 fruits if you have a wine cellar. What a spread. This is the bonus from the shrine. What is my shrine bonus? Blessing of the Chef. Come back here and pick those up, I reckon. Got some exploring still to go. Kitchen. Today's special porterhouse steak. We need a showroom. A showroom is expensive. No, I think that's just a design choice. Do we want boiler room? Boiler room would send us north. Workshop would potentially give us items. 2 doors. I'm going to try boiler. Oh, that's handy. Conference room would be very nice. I could spread from the office and all the coins would come here. Key card. Right, we want a room that turns up. Pantry is coins. Don't need to get it straight away. Room that goes north. Workshop, please. It is the west end, yes. Secret Gardens west. The moving tiles. I'll show them to you once I double back, because I am hoping like heck right now that we can unlock this room. Any room that branches to the right. Broken lever. No. Sledgehammer can pair with a broken lever. But it has to pair with something else. Interesting. Oh, please, 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 please. Something branching right. Something branching right. Security, yes, I love you, security. Oh, we're in. We are in. We finally fucking made it. We did it, chat. We did it. We're in the antechamber. Hello. Hello. Continue up, you must go down. To rise to heaven first, you must pass through hell. What are you? Oh, we fucking found it. Oh my god, we fucking found it. Oh, it's time to go underground, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to go underground. Alright, Alright, I know there was a request. Or what this panel over here did. I will just flick this on so you can see them moving. It's a cyclic pattern. I've written down where those grey squares exist in relative position to each other. I can't crack it. I don't think it's alphabetical. It could be words. I'm not 100% sure. Each panel is unique besides the two that are blank. But for now, we go underground. This is the way I want to go. This is the way I want to go. 25 steps. Dining room is next. No, the backs are just plain. They cycle through. Alright. Where do I want to go? Through the chapel. Follow everything back towards the chapel. Then head south. And spread coins when I come back, maybe? We unlock the bottom room. Unlock room 46. I haven't dug these up. Let's. Oh no, I haven't got a shovel. What was I thinking? Oh, let's do this. Let us bloody do this. There's an upgrade disc down here. That will come in handy. Let's go. Hey, what is going on in here? What is going on? Giant vase. Some sort of light. Jars. Another statue from the chapel. Smaller one. Hello. Ah, this is like the minecart from last night. Lets us through. No. Another cart. Block. I don't think that one's accurate. Pathway up. Filing cabinets. That wall looks like it could be knocked down. Here's my map of... Huh. Just looking at the corner of map we found yesterday. Behind that wall there looks to be the minecart, which is the hidden cliff entry, apparently. Possibly. Fortunately, the battery's rather rare. So is the handle, for that matter. Staircase over there. That pushed into there. Need to climb over first. So that one's got to come in. That one. Ah. Right, so you... Law? 100 Bells, Sandy Heights, 5 p.m. Where am I putting these in? Basement. Sandy Heights. 5 p.m. 100 Bells. Wait. 100. Oh. 100. That's the number that's possibly written in the server room. I would like a magnifying glass. North lever is underground, so we're in the right spot. West lever, secret garden. South lever, greenhouse. East lever, great hall. We already knew that, but there is tiny text. So we need to come back with a magnifying glass to work out what that says. But at least we know where the north lever is, and we are probably on the right way to find it. Just looking at the map, there should be a door behind that bookcase, based on the map we found last night. Green light. None of the other boxes have a light. I wonder if this puzzle is not... That's what I'm thinking. I'm just looking at how those line up. I wonder if I could put this one first. Then move this one, because I reckon there's going to be some sort of alignment issue where I have to push this one as close as I can, or I push that one in. Maybe not. Strange is there's nothing down here of note besides that one piece of paper, 2 pieces of paper. Like no hints to anything. We're in. We're in, boys. Just jump down. I can just jump down. Yeah. The water level's too high for the reservoir. We want... If the level was low enough, down to there, we could use that boat from the tomb to get across, because that's where we entered from on the tomb last night. The tomb spits out over there, so we're on the other side. Hello. We saw this room as well from... Is it that entrance? It was blocked off by a minecart or something. Well, clearly that's not the solution. It only turns one way, this thing. Over here, I've got a lantern. We've got the full map. This is the full map. So the catacombs, that's the tomb entrance. That is the tomb entrance. Alright, what do we got? And there's a secret passageway. There. Basement there. One is the elevator to the house. Foundation. This does not give us the text that was at the top of that torn off piece of map. Shell Point's Dreams. That was torn off about here-ish on the map, because we did not have that cut to the elevator. It said Shell Point's Dreams around here. So on this circle, we've got 8 rooms. Dead end over here. 2, 3. That one goes to where we want to go. Dead end over here and dead end over here. Excavation tunnel. That's the fountain down at number 5. That's where I reckon that wall's weak. That cart track. Mechanarium. There's one door for each mechanist room in your house. Secret floor plan. Why not? That ends the... Okay. So, I'm just trying to map out. So this is... So, and while we've got the map, I can show my thinking. Just so we can sort of half map out where we've been. We started here. And I believe we went up and right, and that's where it started out. So that room is the up and down room. So bugger that, we came over here. So this is a rotating room. And from there, we went over here. And that's where we are now. So this is the map. And that's where we've stopped. But I'm assuming we can turn the gears here, go down the secret tunnel here to come out here. And from there, we would go to here, where I would hope there is another turny one. That takes us to here. Looking at it, there is no pathway to get us to this corner. Directly opposite us. No, that's not. That one there, there is no pathway to get to there. Look up, there is nothing up, it's all down. But there is no way to raise it and then move. There's got to be a second step to this puzzle somehow with that lower gear turn. Right, so that is 2 doors over that one. Or there is one way that gets there. Yeah, the bottom does line up with one, but at the same time, I can't get over there to raise it and have it in the same spot. That's the issue. That's still moved from when we moved it in the tomb. This is the up and down. Alright, so that takes us to here. Okay, so that brings us to it's a wall. Oh no, no, hello. Secret tunnel in the mountain. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. Foreman's log 608. After 3 years in the tunnels, SNR has informed me that we will be closing up the site in June. Back in 1918, so World War I is supposedly raging, assuming this is still Earth. Work on such historically significant excavation over the past 30 odd months. Okay. Some old tunnels. Stuck on a chair. I don't want this one because if I come in... Oh no, no I do. I want to turn it... I want to turn this... Yep, I'm heading there now. I understand. I'm going to turn this one. But this one turns one more. That's pointing to the room I want now. Go back through the secret tunnel. Not the secret tunnel, but this secret tunnel. The underpass. I gotta wait. Or slow down. I had one more path. We'll explore it on the way back. Did we? That was secret tunnel. That one there. I would have to, looking at where I am, I would have to, yeah, I'd want to go Yeah, that's... I see what I gotta do to get to that one. It's the one directly to the right of the first switch. I don't think that's important because I see a lever in front of me. So many doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, the music. Only half the job done, chat. Only half the job done. We have to get there now. Go back and get there. What about these doors? Can't do anything with them. Is that the next secret? Symbol of Mount Holly? The music's giving me chills. Secret tunnel? Hello. You're blocked off. What the actual... Why is it all the way down? So just a simple rotating... No, no. I gotta go downstairs and rotate the upstairs. Yeah. Looking at it, we came in, we're above that door, I believe. Oh, of course I overdid it. No. That was silly. Right, now we're 2 away, so I'll go 2 away. What, you want it? This one over here, we've already been over there. That's the up and down. That's the map. That one we've not been to. I don't believe. Hang on, am I stuck? This one right here, that one is a rotating one. I've been to all of those, it's the one, that one over there that we've not been to. Right, 2 up top. 8 dates. Open 8 gates. There was an 8 there. Any other numbers on this one? Right, so I reckon the 8's in the right spot. We need to make a month. No month starts with P or T or E or W or U. M starts a few of them. S starts a few of them. Not B, not R, not L. So first is either M or S, which means it's either March, May, September. The second letter is either A or an E, Y, R, or P. The Y. We have a Y, so it is May. May 8. Treasure trove. Plus 5 coin for each time you have drafted it. This one just gets better over time. Foreman's log 102, so this is earlier than the last one. Knew what we were looking at as soon as we uncovered the first spire. It wasn't until the first floor plan was unearthed that most of the crew realised what ruins we were exhuming. The border was the same pitch as the sunless cavern we found it. Dark trim floor plan of ill-fated Orindia. We have found an authentic black print. The sooner we seal this site back up, the better for us all. First letter. May 8th. Dear Baron Sinclair, to begin, my name is Worth Lord. My father used to work for your father, the Right Honourable Baron Thomas Sinclair, between the years of 1915 and 1918. I'm assuming that's the foreman. The former having died last month, at the advanced old age of 89, may he sleep in soot and ash. He left behind his widow, 7 children and 30-odd grandchildren. I write to you today, however, not to inform you of these family affairs of little consequence, but to tell you a little bit about my father. He lived his life towering above us, in solemn silence like many members of his and your father's generation. He never spoke of the work he did in the mountains of Reddington, or the famous estate in which he was stationed. He never spoke of the Baron, not once. I tell you this only to relate that he never betrayed the confidence your father placed in him. The secrets he kept for your family he took with him underground. His elderly comrades and colleagues from his old mining outfit proved, however, to be not nearly as discreet and considered with their words. During the wake, fueled by a seemingly endless supply of spirits, these venerable gentlemen embarked on a journey down memory lane, recounting as much of the good old days as they could dredge up. While such reminiscences might typically be dismissed as the fanciful ramblings of age, the volume and specificity of their accounts lend a certain credence to their words. Now me, I am not a presumptive man. I don't presume these stories to be true. I don't presume your house is host to secrets of this magnitude. Yet I find myself irresistibly drawn to the idea of sharing these tales, true or not. They seem, after all, stories worthy of being heard. I wonder if my current abundance of idle time fuels this urge. Perhaps I have too much time on my hand. Perhaps if one were to engage me in some worthwhile and profitable enterprise, my eagerness to pass the time by telling stories would be curbed. I eagerly await a response from your lordship, Mr. Worth Lord. We're not blind to the irony of blackmailing you for a blackmail letter, and we're not proud to join the endless procession of those who have knocked on your mailbox looking for a handout, particularly so when our methods lack the refined sophistication and class this author so effortlessly wields. A different handwriting. Why is it here? Meanwhile, we've got the same symbol of Arindia. Where does it lead to going the other way? Where does this lead? I believe this is 5 rotations to get to where I want to go. Hello. Entry level, full drain, 6, 13. After 10 days of pumping water up from the underground spring, the reservoir has finally been filled. It's a shame the old station had to be flooded as a consequence of this action. I suspect that may have been the actual reason they chose to build the reservoir here, and as an engineer I agree that flooding is preferable to collapsing the entire tunnel. Now our water supply is no longer limited, we can start to leverage steam to a much greater extent. I expect by this time next month the steam-powered hoist at the main site will be able to run 24 hours a day. Another one of these boxes. We want white on the outside? No? We don't want yellow. Do we want black? We want black. Reset. Reset, reset. Right, yellow moves up. It's on the top row, it moves across. No, it's not. No. Yellow, if I hit yellow, it moves up. From the top row, it stops moving. I hit a black, it moves right. Another allowance token. We're getting some extra money in the morning. Assuming we finish today. Okay, so reservoir level. $13 is dock. 6 is entry. There's something down at 6. So that's something to play in the pump room with. Do we have pump room today? No, we don't. That's completely fine. I don't care. The bottom says full drain. which makes sense for 0. But looking at what this says, we don't want to go full drain. Full drain may lead to tunnel collapse. Anything else up here? Those are both empty. The look of it. That's that room. Okay, so everything up here we've looked at. Yeah, I think in the future, I mean, getting down here is a pain because you do need to get the basement key. But with the pump room, that should be a little easier. Alright, let's... That's not going to help me. Yeah, if I can make the back way in, definitely it will help out, but at the moment, don't have that option. Right, you wanted to check out that last room, which I believe is directly on our right. So we should be able to access it from this configuration going in the secret room. And that's just a rotation. That is not anything of note. So that was the map room. That one went vertically, and that's another rotation. So that's all that was in those rooms. Oh, but for now, I think we complete our original objective. And on day 22, at long last. No, dropping it back down again won't help out because we've already checked out where all 8 paths lead. Long last. Room 46. Let's not get lost. Straight up through the courtyard to the chapel. No sprinting through this. Let's just take our sweet time. Admire the house we've half built. You know what? While we're here, let's make some extra cash. Let's run payroll. Let's spread gold to the estate. Let's upgrade our room while we've got the disc, because we'll lose that at the end of the day. Hallway. Interesting. Upgrade a hallway. Plus key, plus trunk. Increased number of hallways. I will take a key. Let's not get confused. Funeral parlour is where we want to go. We got soup. 5 steps, 5 gold. Additional if we have morning room, why not? We'll take some gold. Conference room's up ahead. That's a candlestick, that's fine. That's fine. Make me walk all the way around. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it just cuts the music. If it told me it was locked.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. And he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade, he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
And that is the primary game. The game still continues, ladies and gentlemen. It is not done. Tonight, that's as far as we're going. It's been a long night. But we will be back tomorrow. Continue exploring the new blueprints and black prints, red prints that we have found. Uncover even more secrets of our great uncle's hidden mansion. But for now, we have made it through. We've found room 46. I've been Fritz, you've been you. We'll be back tomorrow night to play some more blueprints. But until then, enjoy this music and take care.